Are you producing but feel like you're running in place? If you're a licensed real estate agent in Oakland or Macomb County and you've been doing deals for a couple of years, but if you're completely honest with yourself, you feel like the results don't match the effort you're putting in, then I need the next few minutes of your time. Because what I'm about to share is the single most important thing a producing agent in this market can hear right now. It's not about leads, it's not about your split, and it's definitely not about working harder. It's about something most agents never talk about, something that quietly determines whether you grow or stay stuck. Stay with me. Let me ask you something. Are you closing deals but still feel like you're starting over every single month? Do you have real skills but feel like the brokerage around you isn't helping you use them? Are you watching other agents grow and wondering what you're missing? If that sounds familiar, I want you to know something. You're not the problem. Here's what I've learned after building a brokerage across 4 offices in Southeast Michigan. Most agents don't underperform because they're lazy or incompetent. They underperform because they're in an environment that was never built to help them grow. And there's a massive difference. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what the environment looks like at RE/MAX Eclipse and why producing agents in Oakland and Macomb County are making the move. My name is Jessica Gingell. I'm the broker and owner of RE/MAX Eclipse. We operate 4 offices across Troy, Sterling Heights, Clarkston, and Lake Orion. In 2025, our agents closed 868 transactions and produced over $280 million in sales volume. Today, we have 93 agents and we're growing, but it wasn't always that. When I started in real estate, I did what every agent does: open houses, sphere outreach, referrals, mailings, and hustle. Every single opportunity had to be chased manually, and for a while that worked. But eventually I hit a wall, not because I stopped working, but because the model I was in wasn't built to scale. The inconsistency was frustrating. Good month, bad month, good month, bad month. No real system, no real mentorship, no real support, just grind. And then I realized something. The issue wasn't my effort. The issue was that I was operating deal to deal instead of building something real. So I made a decision. I took 100% responsibility for everything. My wins, my losses, my results. I stopped just selling homes and started building a brokerage. I focused on systems, culture, leadership, and mentorship. I built an environment where agents could actually grow, and the results spoke for themselves. 68 closings, $280 million in volume, 4 offices, and 93 agents. That journey is why I know exactly what you're going through right now. Here's what I've learned. Most agents who are underperforming aren't underperforming because they don't know how to sell. They're underperforming because of something I call the wrong environment problem. Here's what I mean. When an agent joins a brokerage, they're essentially betting their career on that environment. But most brokerages aren't environments. They're just addresses. They give you a desk, a split, maybe some software, and then they disappear. No real mentorship, no accountability, no culture. Just you, alone, figuring it out. And so agents do what agents do. They work harder. They post more on social media with no real strategy. They buy leads that don't convert. They chase a better split at a different brokerage. And then they end up in the exact same position because the problem wasn't the split. The problem was the environment. Here's the biggest misconception I see agents carry. They think a higher split will fix everything. It won't. A bigger split on a smaller pie is still a smaller pie. If you have weak systems, weak mentorship, weak visibility in the market, and no accountability structure around you, that split means nothing because your production never grows to justify it. And here's what makes this so frustrating. You can see it. You know something's off. You know you're capable of more, but you're not sure exactly what's missing. I'll tell you what's missing: the right environment. And that's exactly what RE/MAX Eclipse was built to be. So what does the right environment actually look like? I've narrowed it down to 4 things. Every agent who has come to RE/MAX Eclipse and grown their business significantly had access to all 4. First, growth. Not just inspiration, actual growth. A clear path with real coaching, accountability, and skill development built into the model. Second, support. Real support. Broker access, contract guidance, transaction help. Experienced leadership that steps in when things get hard, not just when it's convenient. Third, opportunity. Not just leads, opportunity. brand strength, recruiting momentum, marketing exposure, and systems that help you find more business and keep more of it. Fourth, community, a culture where you actually feel like you belong, where other agents share knowledge, where there's genuine encouragement and professional respect. Because here's the truth about real estate that most brokers won't say out loud. It's a lonely business, and lonely businesses don't scale. When you combine all four of these pillars under one roof, that's when producing agents stop grinding and start building. Here's exactly what joining RE/MAX Eclipse looks like. First, you get growth infrastructure, coaching, accountability, skill development, practical strategies you can use in real transactions, not textbook theory. A clear path to help you increase production, build confidence, and grow year after year. Second, you get support. You have direct broker access, actual problem solving, contract guidance when you need it, experienced leadership built from real world production, not someone who read about real estate and decided to open a brokerage. Third, you get opportunity. RE/MAX is one of the most recognized brands in the world. That brand credibility walks in the door before you do. Combined with our market presence across Oakland and Macomb County, yard signs, office locations, social media, recruiting momentum, you're operating with an infrastructure that a solo agent simply cannot replicate. You also get KV Core and the full RE/MAX marketing suite to work smarter, not harder. Fourth, you get community. A brokerage with 93 agents, 4 offices, and a culture built around people helping each other grow. Not a factory, not a warehouse for licenses, a place where agents feel like they belong. And here's the proof this works. In 2025, one of the most competitive markets Southeast Michigan has seen in years, RE/MAX Eclipse closed 868 transactions and produced over $280 million in sales volume. This isn't theory. This is a proven platform operating at scale in your market right now. Imagine what 12 months from now looks like. You're not starting from zero every month. You have a system. You have support. You have leadership in your corner. You're closing deals more consistently. Your income is growing instead of bouncing around. You're building a real pipeline, repeat business, referrals, market visibility, the kind of business that compounds. You're not doing this alone. You're surrounded by agents who are growing alongside you. You have confidence, not the forced kind, the earned kind, because you're producing in a platform built to amplify what you already know how to do. And you're building something that grows your net worth. Not just commissions, a career, a business, something that lasts. That's what RE/MAX Eclipse offers the right agent. Now, let me be clear about who this is for. This is for producing agents. Agents with 2, 4, 5, even 10 or more years of experience. Agents closing roughly 5 to 15 deals a year who know they're capable of more. Agents who are motivated and coachable and who want to be in an environment that actually meets their effort with results. If you're brand new with 0 transactions, this conversation is probably premature. We're not the right fit for you right now. But if you're producing and you feel stuck, if you're working hard but feel like the environment around you isn't helping you grow, if you're in Oakland or Macomb County and you're ready to finally be somewhere that builds careers instead of just collecting licenses, then here's what I want you to do. Scroll down, fill out the application below this video. It takes less than 3 minutes. From there, we'll set up a conversation. I want to learn about where you are, what you've tried, and where you want to go. And I'll show you exactly how RE/MAX Eclipse fits into that. Here's why you can trust what I'm telling you. I'm not someone who talks about building a brokerage. I built one in your market and it's operating right now. So here's the question. Are you going to keep doing what you've been doing? Working hard in an environment that doesn't give you what you need to grow? Chasing a better split that doesn't solve the real problem? Posting online without a strategy? Buying leads that don't convert? Doing it all alone? Or are you ready to finally be in the right environment? We're recruiting agents in Oakland and Macomb County. If you're licensed, producing, and serious about growth, this is for you. Scroll down right now. Fill out the application below this video. It's simple, it's fast, and it starts a conversation that could change the trajectory of your business. $280 million in 2025 production, 93 agent platform across 4 offices. RE/MAX Eclipse, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the other side.